Hello and welcome to the Japan Times Sustainability Roundtable. We've never, in this series, actually taken a look at sustainability through the lens of an academic. And our guest today is someone who is conducting research into the formulation of policy in order to help us achieve sustainability targets. So it's going to be a very, very interesting session today. And I welcome Dr. Mahesti Okitasari, who is, and this is slightly long, so I'm going to look at my notes to make sure I don't get it wrong, a research associate at the United Nations University Institute for the Advanced Study of Sustainability. Welcome.
Thank you, Russ.
Welcome. So you have your PhD actually in urban planning.
Correct, yes.
That's right. Okay. And you're originally from
Indonesia.
And you've been in Japan for
13, give or take 13 years.
13 years.
Yeah.
That's a long time. That's a long time. Tell us, what are the areas that you are mainly looking into in terms of your research into sustainability?
It's quite broad. So our institute actually, or my unit at the institute, focusing on translating this global agenda,
Right.
including sustainable development goals and the national commitments on the climate actions, which is Paris agreements, how they are being translated into domestic policies.
Into policy.
Yes, and project implementation. So focusing on how to strengthen this policy-making process to make it deliver as it should be, to reach the most needed populations while fulfilling the targets.
So you said that's the area that you're part of the
Yes.
institute. What the more broadly the institute, just out of interest, what does that focus on?
So the institute, as in the name, is focused on sustainability.
Right.
So we're focused on governance for sustainable development and also biodiversity. We have researchers working on educations, and we also have researchers working on water-specific issues.
Wow.
So
That's
quite broad.
quite broad, and of course you would expect it from the UN University because of the SDGs aspect there. So in terms of when you're considering how you're translating those goals into policy, what are, do you think, the key things that we need to be focusing on in terms of doing that? I'm assuming that to a certain extent there is some consistency in policies, but that policy